I said I'm ballin', I'm ball, I'm ball, I'm ball, I'm ballin', I'm ball, I'm ball, I'm about my own thing. I'm about my own thing. I'm about it. I tell her to suck, she gon' suck me. I tell her bring it back, she gon' bump me. She get
Hey yo, what's good, you guys? Y'all already know who it is, man. It's Boomer with Bali Star, and today we just get into Sidemen, most epic ways people quit their jobs. You feel me? So, yeah, man. Let's get straight on into it. Let's get it. Bow! Let's go!
Hey guys, KSI recently quit his job, but now he's back. So welcome to most epic ways people quit their job. I'm with KSI.
Quit his job rapping?
He quit React, but no one knows that.
It wasn't very epic. He just
he quit his job of doing his own channel, Alatunji, for a minute. Oh, yeah, okay. So he quit. Okay, so now we get the full. I can't even speak. You know what I'm saying? But he quit his channel.
Shout saying, I can't be bothered.
I needed some rest.
KMT, I'm not stressed.
Bro, would you rather me just be sleeping in these videos?
It hasn't stopped you before, so let's go. Hey, you look, this is the worst start to a day I've had in a long time.
Wait, why?
Because I'm busy today, bro. I'm doing house shit all day, and I'm sat waiting.
No, you know, pause a minute. You guys just fight. Ethan, JJ, just fight. Content.
No, I mean...
No,
come on.
It's okay, bro. I just wish he quit.
The Sidemen are ending? You drama? Ethan switches on KSI.
No, but you can do your house but you can do your house anytime.
I gotta meet people that work real life jobs, not reacting jobs.
Yeah, but then make them wait. Make them wait. Wait, this is...
You're coming at me now, yeah?
What's going on? Hold on. What's going on?
Not reacting jobs.
Yeah, but then make them wait. Make them wait. Wait, this is...
You're coming at me now, yeah?
What's going on?
Please leave the bit in there where Vic said, fight, by the way.
What in the deuce?
I want everyone to hear Vic's the indicator.
But I'm sat here staring in the back. Alright, let's watch this video. Oh my.
We've all had one of those days.
Oh yes, we have.
The prison prime drink.
Probably have. You just had a terrible day at work, but you find solace in one simple thought.
KSI
You
wouldn't
chuck
do
in
it,
the
bro.
towel
What's that
and just
bit?
walk in there screaming that you're quitting and never go back. Wouldn't that feel amazing? My friends, it's
Don't get
this
any
moment
ideas.
that separates the boys from the men. If you're going to quit your job, go out in style. Don't tell your boss that you're handing in your notice whilst meekly looking at the floor, or send a letter in the post. Do something they'll remember forever. And if you'd like to take some inspiration from legends that have quit through the medium of interpretive dance, marching bands, rap
Nice.
songs,
Already?
then keep watching. The normal way to resign is to Google how to structure a resignation letter, copy and paste
Not in the
template,
Sidemen,
and
it is.
add your own personal touch,
No.
and send it off. At least that's
But
what I've
Chad,
been doing.
what's
Don't
up,
tell me I've been doing trouble in life. And that's what our first member of the Epic Job Quitters Club did, kind of. How can that be an epic way to resign, I hear you ask? Well, the devil is in the detail. This guy experience given and wishing everyone in the company the best, he kept things straight to the point. In the letter he put out, the title was Untitled Resignation Letter, and the contents contained 2 words: I quit. Classic. But that's nothing compared to this next letter. Sometimes it's better to say nothing at all than to just be a rude jerk. Just joking. It's the more rude the better in the Epic Job Quitters Club. This next person wrote a letter that looked like it was scribbled by a 6-year-old who's just learned to write, and it said, "Yeah, I'm gonna have to put in my 2 weeks notice."
That's what they did.
Yeah.
In case you didn't realize,
About
this was
that.
1999 comedy Office Space. Let's hope the boss was a fan of the show.
We'll get a Sidemen shoot. JJ's just going to slide one of those under the door of the studio.
What, with three wives?
KMT, this is long. I'm leaving.
Or he could definitely have taken things the wrong way. But
I
you've got to
guarantee
give them
this is
credit.
long.
At least they gave their 2 weeks notice. That's more than can be said for most of the folk in this club. There was someone else who decided to write their resignation letter not on paper, not even on, I don't know, cardboard, but on
Oh, you
toilet
write the
paper.
shit on
That
it.
certainly
That
sent
just
a
seems like
strong
effort.
message out in case the manager missed the subtlety and thought maybe
Like, we
their
could just
employee
rip-
was just being resourceful.
What a
The
time
writer
to
made
catch
sure
him
there
though.
was no
Going for a shit, have that
misunderstanding.
manager.
The note stated that the toilet paper was chosen because it symbolizes how the company has treated them, and that the paper would also be disposed of where the company is going. Burn.
Oh.
They even added a picture of a toilet in the end, in case the reader couldn't quite be sure where the company was
So
going.
they're not
If you
giving
think
us
that-
actual videos on this or pictures or anything, bro? Like,
That's savage, you haven't seen anything yet. It gets crazier than a few half-hearted letters written on questionable material. Point in case, or rather point in cake. Oops, I just think I gave that one away.
Yeah.
One employee decided to write his entire resignation
Why
letter
did he
as
do that? He
icing
wrote in the
on
video,
cake,
innit?
and credit to him, because if I tried that, it would have come out as a load of unintelligible
much effort,
scribbles.
just
But
quit,
he
bro.
actually managed to write an entire letter
Yeah,
without
why go
messing
through
it up.
all that
and it
effort?
wasn't just a lame
wonder if the cake
two-word
was
I resign type letter either.
Probably.
No,
I would have
he
eaten
went
it.
in. On the cake, the man
Free
confessed
cake.
he'd recently become a
Free
father and
cake.
had realized how precious life is. Cute. He also explained his
Aw.
desire to pursue his cake
dude,
business.
and also like, what if he made the cake to his boss, like his boss's least favorite favorite flavor and shit? You know what I'm saying? Like the boss is like, I hate chocolate. Damn it! And I thought I was gonna get a free cake.
This which makes sense,
Aw.
really. He's obviously
That's
talented
good.
at what he does, so good for him. A true
Circa.
businessman, he even signed a letter with the name of his business, Mr. Cake, and plugged
Shitty
his
boss
website.
Circa,
A
man.
genius move since the picture went viral. I checked his website and he's still going strong, so he clearly made the right decision.
Mr.
Needless
Cake.
to say,
Mr.
his
Cake.
internet virality was
Hey.
the icing on the cake. Get it?
Shut up.
Weirdly, Mr. Cake is the only one who resigned through the medium of cake. Who'd have thought it? However, this second guy was a bit less brutal. He simply expressed that he'd enjoyed his time in his role, but he needed to move on to spend time with his family
That's not
after
very
experiencing
accurate.
health issues. I think he actually baked a cake so
These
he could
NPCs
enjoy it
in this
and
video
share
move
with his
like big
coworkers. That is quite literally.
Hey, hey,
sad.
hey, hey.
The most epic way a person has quit their job might not be that funny, but you can't deny it's clever. One computer geek did what all computer geeks dream of doing. He resigned without having to talk to anyone. How? By creating a custom pop-up on
Surely
their boss's
not.
computer. So instead of the pop-up asking if you wanted to authorize a program, close a tab, or save a document, it simply stated that the web designer was quitting immediately.
That's
If
cool.
the computer user
I like
wanted
that.
to find out why, they could contact HR to see how bad they'd effed up. And this pop-up gave more options than simply OK or close. Instead, it asked if the user wanted to ignore the message, speak to HR, or
Trying to negotiate.
renegotiate.
My guy's trying to get
After
the
being
peas.
told I effed up for an ambiguous reason
Pushing
to get a
P.
computer screen,
Pushing
I
P.
probably wouldn't feel very inclined to renegotiate, but hey, it's always nice to have options. But you don't need to know how to code to be able to resign in a cool way. The guys I'm about to tell you about next resigned in even more unbelievable ways by using the more humble resources available to them. The first legend worked in a 2-in-1 Taco Bell KFC, and I gotta say, I already feel his pain, but as if
2-in-1?
having to deal with
Wait,
two
what?
lots of annoying customers wasn't enough already, he'd been forced to work.
But they don't have that in the UK. Don't have like 2-in-1 restaurants like Taco Bell, KFC. I think one of them was like Del Taco. No. KFC green burrito. You know what I'm saying?
22
Wait, they
days
don't come by
consecutively
restaurant.
without a break, and
I
then
didn't
been
know
denied
that.
a holiday for
Collapse.
July 4th. Ouch! Can you blame him for wanting to resign in a way that would be remembered? There was a reader board placed conveniently outside the workplace, which he made use of by writing a message on it that said, "I quit, from Adam, F you." Although
Fuck
us here at
you.
the Infographic Show would never
Straight to
condone
the
the use
point.
of foul language, I
Great.
gotta say, you go, Adam. Stick it to the man and follow your dreams. Another guy seemed to work exclusively as a sign operator because apparently that's a real job, and put a sign up one day that said, "My boss can change his own damn sign. I quit." Well, that's straight to the point. If you're gonna quit, I say quit in a way that will bring joy to others, and I'm sure that sign brought joy to everyone who wanted
And
to.
embarrass his
But still,
company.
all these people basically resigned
Moving
from
is
writing,
like so
whether they
much
wrote on a K
Yeah.
or a huge sign. But how about telling someone you're quitting out loud to your boss in a ridiculous way? That takes courage. One warehouse worker quit his job by announcing his resignation over the intercom and proceeded to run around the warehouse like a madman, yelling to everyone that he was quitting and celebrating. We've all
Bye, have a good
fantasized
time.
about it, but he actually did it. I respect that. If you thought it took courage just to say the words "I quit" to your
American
boss,
Dad.
try
Bye, have a
singing
nice
a
time.
whole song about it. A Popeye's chicken employee
I
performed a
ain't
song
doing
interviewing
this.
himself all about why he was quitting and proceeded to rap
I'm
it in
not
front of his
doing
coworkers
this.
and customers. He even had a mic and a background track. He
quite
was
cool.
prepared. The other workers loved it, with everyone getting their groove on. If I was his boss, I'm not even sure I'd be annoyed. You might think it can't get better than that, but trust me,
Imagine
it can.
it
One
was
guy's
like
a mutual
Lil
hobby
Baby.
of
Little baby.
When I first started Eve, I was a minor, and I was really tired of.
Who was the guy who did a performance when he signed his record deal?
Bobby Schmurder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On the
yeah,
table
yeah.
in front
Hey,
of
what?
that, but trust me,
Imagine
it can.
it
One
was
guy's
like
a mutual
Lil
hobby
Baby.
of
Who was the guy who did a performance when he signed his record deal?
Bobby Schmurder.
Yeah.
Yeah,
On the
yeah,
table
yeah.
in front of all the
Bobby
execs.
I'm leaving, bitch. Leaving, bitch.
Being part of a marching band came in handy when he decided to quit his job at a hotel. He surprised his manager with an entire band, instruments and all. And after announcing his resignation, the band broke out into what can only be described as a complete racket. I'm not sure he'll be able to count on a good letter of recommendation for that next role. Some epic ways to resign ended up getting recorded and going viral, but that wasn't their primary motivation. Imagine quitting purely through a viral video. For one woman who already worked for a video and animation firm, going down that route seemed like a natural step. So what did she do in her video? She did an interpretive dance to Kanye West.
What?
Yep, you heard me right. The sound of Kanye West's Gone. She filmed herself dancing maniacally in her workplace at 4:30 in the morning. In the subtitles, she explained that the company she worked for was amazing, but she also had some pretty scathing criticism, saying that her boss only cared
Yay.
about the views and quantity. Therefore, she had decided to finally
Amen.
quit and claim her life. The video ended with her turning the lights off and calmly leaving. Beautiful. It seems like her view-obsessed boss
I bet you the one song she played by Kanye West was Runaway.
not a good thing, though, because that video was seen by almost 20 million people and
What?
received more than 120,000 likes. Not bad. But at least that resignation kind of made sense. She was a video editor, so she quit by making a video, and doing so would directly help her future job prospects. Perfect. What about using your position of authority to make a fool of your coworkers and manager?
Do you guys want to watch the video of her quitting her job?
Bro, I was literally
I
about to
have
say
it.
that.
I have
Would
it
you watch
here.
off?
It only
Wait,
has
what?
What about using your position of authority to make a fool of your coworkers and manager?
Do you guys want to watch the video of her quitting her job?
Bro, I was literally
I
about to
have
say
it.
that.
I have
Would
it
you watch
here.
off?
It only has 30k views.
I thought 20 mil.
I don't see one.
What have I seen?
Oh, wow.
Got moves though, got moves.
Yeah.
Proper goals.
It's nearly 5 a.m. when she's doing it.
That's head lossage. That is significant head lossage.
Security and seeing this.
Hold on. She got a little bit of cake. I think she got a little bit of cake.
That's head lossage. That is significant head lossage.
Security and seeing this.
She got a little sauce on there.
What's going on?
I'm sorry, but like, I could do this. I did this.
Please
We all did this. We all did this. Look, this editing is so easy.
I was going to say that. You know what? The editing ain't even that.
It ain't that at all.
Bro, she just added subtitles. That's it.
Bro,
Subtitles.
listen.
Bro, you're not looking deep enough into it. She's telling the story. I hope the job you got was better though, but still, because that was fucking ass.
and you said that like a bunch of people reached out to her saying, come work for me, and all that stuff. Like, dude, people are hiring people that just do that, bro. I swear, if you do that, bro, you can land a job easy, bro. Shoot, you and me. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause yeah, I'm with what Ethan said, bro.
Using your position of authority to make a fool of your coworkers and manager. Maybe not such a good idea, but that's what one woman did. Radio host Annetta the Mood
Wait,
Setter.
what happened?
What about using your position of authority to make a fool of your coworkers and manager? Maybe not such a good idea, but that's what one woman did. Radio host Annetta the Mood Setter had previously told listeners that she had a very important announcement, and turned out that announcement was...
Okay, just in case people were wondering, while
The
they were watching my
shade.
screen, I was ordering Nando's.
He's got to hold the yellow. He's got to hold the yellow.
No. Well, I'm sorry.
Oh, I thought it zoomed in on the screen because of what the guy was saying at that exact moment. It zoomed in on the screen. That's why I was laughing. I didn't think he, you know what I'm saying, like, it was because he wasn't paying attention and all that, you know what I'm saying? But, no, I gotta try Nando's. No, what I really gotta try is Zaxby's. I really gotta try that, bruh. I want to try Zaxby's. I don't know why they don't have it here in Cali, bruh.
Ethan does it all the fucking time. I need I'm what?
No,
Ethan doesn't draw attention to
Yeah, which is it sucks even more. I'm letting people know what I'm doing and I'm not looking at my phone anymore.
Stop doing it. I stopped doing it a long time ago, bitch. Shut up.
Ethan, be honest, have you done this video?
No. I actually had to hold my camera because I'm holding my camera with one hand.
Ethan on demon mode, bro.
Mate, it's taken 35 minutes. We had to watch 31 minutes.
Ethan's on some timing.
I want you to never hear.
Bro, someone's going to quit their job in an epic way.
Ethan on timing right now.
Annetta said she
I
felt her
love it.
coworkers
This
were
nigga
constantly
funny.
looking over her shoulder, lying to her, talking about her behind her back, and went on to rant about it. She even went into detail lamenting about her salary and the lack of a raise. It might have been stupid in terms of employability, but I gotta say she did a pretty good job. You're probably struggling to believe it at this point, but these resignations actually get weirder. Imagine a CEO going for a dramatic alternative resignation. That's what Jonathan Schwartz, the former CEO of Sun Microsystems, did when he posted his resignation online, on Twitter, as a haiku, the most skilled form of poetry out there. You want to hear what it says, don't you?
Three syllables, 7 syllables, 3 syllables, I think.
Stalled too many customers. CEO no more. Come to think of it, how's the CEO resign? Are they just firing themselves? But moving on. One thing is to be spiteful and sassy to your employer when you quit, and another is to be spiteful and sassy while also spending a ton of your employer's money. That's exactly the route Conan O'Brien went down once he realized he was probably going to be dropped from his talk show on NBC. Not prepared to go quietly, Conan O'Brien decided to spend a ridiculous amount of the show's budget in revenge. And when I say a ridiculous amount of money, I'm not talking about a few $1,000s, I'm talking about more than $1 million.
I used to really like Conan
That's
O'Brien.
not petty, I'm not sure what is. The talk show host decided to introduce a new character.
That's just pretty smart idea, you know.
Yeah. Don't think ideas.
Hey, yo, I mean, we made a decent amount last year. I'm just saying, bro.
Josh is trying to buy something, and it's just like the Sidemen card has been blocked. Just pulled up the account. Mine, it's $1 million. Hold on a second. This looks like JJ's leveraged it.
Oh fuck! Hey yo, no, for real. Like, let me go. I'll make the money back. Right?
With your minus $5 million, bro, you ain't made shit, bro. Stay away from our money.
Don't use it on us.
Stay away.
I'm just saying, bro. I'm surprised we were on the Forbes list. So you know, let me just.
We would have been until you lost it all.
You leveraged it.
Leveraged it.
Bugatti Veyron Mouse, which is a Bugatti sports car complete with fake mouse ears and whiskers.
Nice.
If you're not a car
Nice,
nerd,
nice.
Bugatti
So
Veyron is a
sad.
car model that's one of the most expensive in the world. The car can perform to the sound of Satisfaction by the Rolling Stones, which came with extremely steep royalty fees. It's funny because it wasn't funny at all. He literally spent all that money just to get back at his bosses. It's amazing he actually pulled this off without anyone stopping him. It wasn't exactly a resignation, more like a way of guaranteeing he'd be fired, but it still must have felt pretty sweet. If watching this
Wait, so Conan is not on TV anymore?
video made you want to quit your job in a crazy way too.
How do you get away with that?
You're crazy.
I guess
He probably framed it as something funny, but it just wasn't.
Yeah, that just isn't funny at all. Like, you just
Singing Mouse Bugatti.
Mouse Bugatti.
What video, guys? That was sick, wasn't it? Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell, Ethan. Jesus.
He's really happy. He's really happy, bro. I'm not trying to hear it.
Bro, it's so funny. Every time he gets louder, for us, but I imagine for everyone else, it's just annoying.
Anyway, that has been Reacts and Epic Ways People Quit Their Jobs. Hopefully,
Oh my
soon.
God.
Leave a like. We'll see you all soon. Goodbye.
Damn it. Alright, you guys. So that was Sidemen with the most epic ways people quit their jobs, man. This was one of the best reactions I've ever reacted to in a reaction. You know what I'm saying? Like, of all reactions. You feel me? But, yeah, bro. Shit was on some timing right here. You feel me? Y'all let me know your thoughts about down in the comment section down below, man. Let me know your thoughts about people quitting their jobs and all that. Let me know if Conan's still on air or if this really happened or something. Yeah, bruh. Booming with Bali Star. I'm gonna catch y'all in the next one. 100.
I said I'm ballin', I'm ball, I'm ball, I'm ball, I'm ballin', I'm ball, I'm ball, I'm bout my own thing. I'm bout my own thing. I'm bout it, bout it, bout it. I tell her to suck, she gon' suck me. I tell her bring it back, she gon' bump me. She get buck wild, I'm a buckwheat. No strings attached, she just cuff me.